السلام عليكم، معكم ابوحنيفان. اليوم نكمل لعبة حدث تلتقي الرياح وسلسلة رقم 20. وقبل ما نبدأ لا تنسون زر اللايك والاشتراك. خلونا ننطلق، ليتس جو. ما بقي شيء وندخل ليفل 45. وين هذه؟ فوق يقول لك. اوكي تمام.
Sit a spell. It's been a long day. My whole body aches.
اوكي سماي.
About what
Big
happened
Zhao.
today.
وش ذا؟ بدنا نقرا عن كل هذيلا. كلها نقرا. فتحنا الأربعة اللي على اليمين، باقي اللي على اليسار، يعني 8. صدقوا صدمني واحد.
Off. Why would the and how did tongue coins suddenly something and how did tongue coins suddenly something
صدمني واحد قال تدفع حاطين
something's off and how did tongue
اوكي يلا.
and how did tongue something's off and how did tongue coins
مع بعض ادمجهن.
in the story the ghost market spirit money became tongue coin. Merriman is truly in the story they say the 9 mortal why would they say the
حلو ادمجها مع بعض. حلو ايوه.
if the ghost market is the 9 mortal ways base, could they also be behind the rise in tongue coins? That map, the 9 mortal ways. That mask is a if the ghost
حلو مع بعض. ايوه.
The 9 mortal ways are tied both to the theft of the treasure basin and the surge of tongue coins. Could the two be connected? If that's the case, tracing the origin of the tongue coins may lead us to the treasure basin.
في سكن بستيم.
If the treasure basin can truly create coins,
150,000 ريال.
why would it make tongue coins?
صدمني. هذا نعم. اشتري لك العاب ستيم كلها 150,000 ريال.
Big Zhao؟
ولا اشتري لها هوندا كورد ولا زيرا ولا اشياء انواع السيارات الفخمه راح ادفعها باللعبه. ما هو لنا. صدمه والله. صدمني.
Hanifan, things here are far more complicated than I thought. I don't know when I'll get to the bottom of all this and come find you.
You're still awake?
Big Zhao, you really are a sound sleeper.
I ain't slept this well in quite some time. The last time I fell asleep as soon as my head hit the pillow was back in the army. Back then, it was me and 9 fellow soldiers squeezed into one big bed together. Being with them put me at ease, and I fell asleep as soon as I closed my eyes. Being squeezed up next to you like that takes me back to those days. Had you been born just a few years earlier, you might have been one of our 10 comrades.
I heard that though life in the army was hard, it was easy to make a name for yourself. Why did you leave the army?
When I was young, all I cared about was sharpening my blade, killing bad guys, and saving the world. But then I realized there wouldn't be so many bad guys if it weren't for the wars. Gotta win the wars to save the world. Then I came to see that plenty of people knew how to fight a war. Too many. And fighting didn't save anybody. Everyone wants to be a hero to save others. But in saving some, they end up taking lives as well. Sometimes I wonder, can't martial arts be an art of peace too?
Peace.
نومان نومان رب الكعبة نومان.
Might as well carry him back inside. If I hadn't trained in
يلا
martial
حطه
arts,
هنا.
I'd have never gotten you down here.
يلا ها تكفى، لا تقول لي تختفي المهمة، أنا ماني فاضي للسالفة هذه نهائيا. صحيت أيوه. أوه دخلنا ليفل 45. أقسم اليوم الجمعة 5 ديسمبر، يعني كملها 10 أيام المهمة هذه. يعني برك أطور نفسي. تمام، لابد أروح أفتح المراحل هذيلا، يعني صعبة. يعني الله لا يهينكم، يعني بعدين إن شاء الله لما نوصل لليفل 52، يعني 7 لفلات لما نطور الشيء نكمل بعدين. أكيد خلنا نبدأ هنا بس نقطعها ونكملها بعدين. بعد توصل ليفل 50. يلا هاي.
Complaining. We're just earning our due share.
This heavy inspection. Tough days are coming.
Open them all. Inspect them carefully. Where are you from? Hand over your travel permit.
I think it still needs a bit more time.
يلا اها
Careful now. Out for the rocks on the road. I heard the Jinning Cool Navy has been training day and night recently. Have you heard?
After years of war.
يلا.
What big ship? Is that the 5-tooth warship? Oh wow.
يلا امشي. Such a great sight, but yeah.
In the Imperial Garden, the seasons pass like poetry. Spring's bloom, summer's green, autumn's blaze, winter's silver sheet. Indeed. Enough talk. Are we going in or what?
دقيقة بالله. ايوه خله فاتح الحين.
Ladies' laughter, a flare of sweet blossoms. So difficult.
اوكي.
The Belgian Tower is a majestic sight.
Undeniable proof of the song's rising power. A noble ruler and the flourishing of gifted
Today's
minds.
banquet hosts honored talents invited by the Emperor. We must be very careful. How are the preparations?
Nothing out of order?
If any...
Moses once built
هذا
a
ما ادري
wooden
وش
kite,
بشوفه.
3 years to make, and 1 day to fall. Now the kite I've made can not only soar for days, scouting the enemy day and
Okay.
night without rest. It can also harness the firestone, whistle out commands, and lead the battle charge. But when has there ever been a kite that soars forever? Still, even if it does fall one day, what is more important is how high it once flew and how far.
Emerald shrimp, orchid loom, coral reef.
اول شيء خلينا ناخذ هذا بعدين نواج. اوكي انا
I have already
معها
reported
بس.
to the prefect. The Jingming
Sure.
Pool naval exercises are in position. Once the guests are seated, the banquet can begin. This year,
هل في تطور
the
للمرحلة
celestial
ولا
phenomena
لا؟
are unusual. The cherry blossoms in the Imperial Garden are blooming all year round. It seems the Southern expedition will be a great victory. Such a magnificent scene. And the quintident is nearing completion. If we don't enjoy the flowers and feast, wouldn't it be a waste?
What I heard is that military pay was delayed since the Kaifeng currency crisis, and the Quintinent warship couldn't be finished on time. Hosting a banquet here? You're not really admiring cherry blossoms, are you?
Seeing through everything. You're not simple. The prefect, under the guise of watching the naval exercises, is hosting a banquet for distinguished guests here. Indeed, it's to raise military funds and prepare for the southern campaign. Now with the internal strife in Qinghu, they can't even take care of themselves. Our army will march southeast and surely seize the middle reaches of the Yangtze River. By then, the upstream Shu Kingdom, the downstream Tang Kingdom, and Song will inevitably clash. At present, if we can use the power of the Navy to intimidate them, they will surely provide the military funds to get through this crisis.
What a brilliant move to scare the tiger by striking the mountain. I wonder, between Shu and Tang, who is the mountain and who is the tiger?
Both countries have now sent envoys, who linger around the Imperial Garden under the pretext of paying tribute. Pretending to tour is merely to spy on the naval strength of Qingming Pool. The prefect's banquet happened to fulfill their wishes. As for who is the mountain and who is the tiger, that will depend on themselves. The invitation is here. Please deliver it for me, young hero. As long as the message is delivered, there's no reason for them not to come. Once the guests are seated, the banquet can begin.
Today's banquet hosts honored talents invited by the Emperor. We must...
اوكي تمام.
Jade-stoned paths,
سلسلة
gem-set pools. Splendid, indeed.
Don't stray too far, little one.
يا ابن الناس فارق. انطق. انا باخذ الضفدع بس ماش. على ايوه
This time, I will not fail my father's trust.
Judging by your noble demeanor, you must be an envoy from another country. Am I right?
Good perception. I am Mang Xuanjia, the Crown Prince of Shu. What brings you to seek me?
The governor is hosting a banquet at Baojin Tower and has specially sent me to invite the distinguished guests to attend.
Oh? I've long heard of the fine wines and delicacies of the Great Song. This time, I'll go and experience them myself.
والله شيء عجيب انه يعلمني. في 500 حلو. ولد دي اضغط. تعال اقول بس. اوه هذا يبان المشي كذا.
Can't see anything.
The general is here. Strangers keep out.
ما يتكلم لابد تقطع. اوكي تمام.
Sorry for the interruption.
No need for formalities. Young hero, are you here for the banquet at Baojin Tower?
Yes. Once the guests are seated, the banquet can begin.
Thank you, young hero. I will join you shortly.
اوكي صارت حكاية هذه. انوح وانزل نقال علوم. انا صرت كذا.
The Jinming Pool Navy is truly extraordinary.
Greetings.
Greetings, young hero. I am Gui, the Vice Minister of Water Resources of Southern Tong. Young hero, what brings you here?
The governor has prepared a banquet at Baojin Tower and sent me to invite you.
A banquet? This... Young hero, please go ahead first. I will join you shortly.
The Quintident warship
عندنا
towers
صور
with
الأخضر.
5 deck citadels and stands over 30 meters tall, capable of mustering 1,000 warriors. This ship stands firm in the center of the army, as solid as a fortress. It is also equipped with 6 sets of giant stone catapults, each with the force of 1,000 cannons. Smashing nearby boats, big and small, is effortless.
This massive warship is so huge, sailing from the north to the Shanghai region. If the waterline changes, how do we stabilize the center of gravity?
Minister Gu has great insight. When sailing from the Bian River system into the Jianghuai region, the difference in water density causes uneven ship draft lines. Sui Dynasty Quintident relied on manual sand and stone ballasting for balance, and that slowed down its speed. But speed is crucial in war. Improved by the contraption techniques of the Maw Gate, this ship is now a far cry from its former self. Switch to water tank ballast, draw and discharge water locally, and adjust the waterline as easily as moving your arm. In this way, this ship can travel between the northern and southern waterways, as if entering an unguarded land.
Good. In the past, when the Sui dynasty conquered the Qin dynasty and unified the north and south, this ship was built to secure the Yangtze River. Lost to time, with the aid of the contraption techniques of the Maw Gate, it has finally reappeared. Once the final batch of military pay arrives, the southern expedition can be launched within 10 days. Honored envoys, although Shu and Tong follow the calendar of our great song, song regards both countries as brotherly nations. You've always been diligent with the annual tribute of money and grain. Now, Nanping and Wuping are in turmoil. The military governor of Wuping has sent a letter asking for help. The commoners of Jinghu are in dire straits. Bashu and Jiangnan are both along the Yangtze River, so they are likely to be generous in aiding those in need.
Jiangnan has already exhausted its national resources, having paid tribute 3 times this year alone. Countless gold, silver, and silk fabrics. It's really...
Lord Zhao, the military funds required by the Great Song have been transported with the Shu King's fleet. It's stationed outside the Huilong post, ready for delivery at any moment. Only 2 requests for the Song dynasty to fulfill. First, once the Song occupies the Yangtze River, they must not advance westward first. Second, they must hand over the restoration diagram of the 5-toothed warship to the Shu Kingdom.
Okay. Please, esteemed envoy,
After the banquet, enter Jinming Pool. Admire the great ship and hand over the diagram. Someone, draft the contract. Since the two countries have already made a treaty, General Ron, please hand over your talisman and lend it to the Shu envoy.
فيها مشكلة. سريع مرة بسرعة. بس اختم، اشوفكم على خير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.